Hi, this is Dorene with Fusion Pilates. So I had a client stop me after class the other day and said, when I do this, I get stuck here and then I have to feel like that is happening for me to fully stand up. So she said, what's going on? And I said, well, how much time do you spend in this position? And since her job requires her to spend the majority of her time in this position, she's spending a lot of time with her hip flexors, and it's hard to say which one it is, but with her hip flexors in a 90-degree angle because they're not meant to be this way. So what happens when you're doing that is the muscles actually shorten, and I won't get into the technical why they shorten, but to just know that for you now, the muscles have realized that that's the majority place where you stay, so they are more comfortable and it's easier for them to have you have shortened muscles in the front. So hence, standing then becomes difficult. So what to do to work against that? So if you've got a lot of tension and just standing up, just start to know that this is your resting position. You've already got a little hip flexion here going on. Just to get you to stand up without compensating somewhere else in your body is already work. Right? So you want to start thinking, okay, I'm going to just try and straighten my legs to start working against the tension that you've built up in this whole hip region. Another thing to start to do is, if you can then straighten your legs, is start to reach a leg behind you, but be careful that you're not using lumbar extension to make that happen and then saying, oh, my lower back starts to hurt. So you really want to be conscious of where your pelvis is and not moving the lower part of the pelvis back, hence getting crunchy in the lower back. So as your leg moves back to start to go into hip extension, you're working against the tension you've already got in that hip flexor position or in that constantly sitting position, and then trying to get the leg to move back without going into lumbar extension. So there's your neutral pelvis going into hip extension versus lumbar extension.